Oh, hey guys, it's K-Car Man here. I'll get this video done before we got an awesome, nice little thunderstorm coming. But what am I got in store for you today? Meet Matilda, everybody. Her name is named after something that my neighbors called it or whatnot, because it's actually their car. Well, let me tell you a little story of Matilda. She's a $500 K-car that was on Craigslist. Unwanted by its owner because he simply could not find parts for it, and it had a fuel line leak. Well, my neighbor Charlie went with his trailer to pick it up in October of last year with $500 in hand, and he sent me a video. He face chatted me or whatnot. Had a fuel line leak in the back. It turned out it was a simple fuel line, but another turn of events. Look at that paint, how nice it is. Supposedly it's got 60,000 miles on it, but I don't buy it, minus the rust. So he went and got it, brought it home. Immediately I fixed the fuel line leak on it. That was all good. And then it just started spitting and sputtering and not running correctly. Well, originally it turned out to be the injector harness, but on top of some other things, unfortunately. I did a compression check on it, had low compression. That's the first thing. So, head gasket. Well, turns out somebody just did a slip and slide on the head gasket on it because it had a cracked cylinder head on it. That was number one. Number two, it was a non-turbo cylinder head. So, therefore, it would have just burnt the valves within how many miles? Very easily. Secondly, it had a non-turbo fuel pump in it, which is also a big no-no. You can't have that. Nice little car, though. If just cruising around and take it to cruise nights, you know, they're eventually going to fix the rust in the back, but sadly, somebody drove in the wintertime, so underneath, it's not the best. The front floors are a little soft, but it's a good driver. It really is. We'll take a drive for it in a minute here, but I just want to go over some of the details of this little car. Now it is getting a little darker out, but you guys already know what's under the hood by the hood vents. This little T1 AC compressor is not locked up on it like I thought, so maybe this car will actually have working air conditioning, which I'll probably do next. I'm going to give him a headlight bulb, but the problem with these cars is, guys, they're just getting old and nobody's got parts for them. Nobody knows where to get parts for them. It's a fun little car. I absolutely love driving it. In fact, if they ever have to get rid of it for some reason, it's automatically mine because I have an agreement with them. I did the labor on the engine, so it's kind of half my toy too. And I'm being real honest, as much as I like my 83, the more and more I drive this fuel injector turbocharged car, I like it because the power is right there. You don't gotta mess with the carburetor, which is convertible. My convertible's having terrible carburetor issues at the moment. We're gonna have to swap that to a Weber, but different story. Interior ain't bad on her either. Got some Taco Bell farts there. Some fat guy must have drove it. Got seat wear there. Yep. I mean, I'm big too, but we better get this thing home here. So we're gonna get in it. I originally had a video with this car running, but she was getting a little hot, so I had to shut her off. Believe it or not, this is the same car as in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the same spec, actually. There's one thing about this car, though. It's got the quick ratio steering rack in it, which really surprised me. It's 2 turns lock to lock, unlike 3 like the other car. So the AIS motor does not work on it yet. I got to find one and put it in for him. But we'll start her and we'll take her for a little spin for you. I got switch the wheel here. Radiator fans on. Yeah, she gets a little finicky about the AIS motor. This, honestly, would be a sweet T2 swap car with a 5-speed. I added a boost gauge in down there because I had to see what boost pressure it was putting out, and I just wanted it on my garage. But all in all, it runs really, really well for a T1. My New Yorker's a little more quicker than this still on the bottom end, but of course New Yorker's modified, but this thing does okay for what they're going to use it for. But enough chatting. There is a cop sitting at the bottom of the hill. But there we go. She's got plenty of power to boot, guys. I mean, you don't have to really step on it. Another thing people don't know, since this is an 86, it's a lightweight rod engine. Not my cup of tea. I'd rather have a big beam rod 85, 84 any day of the week. But like I said, for what they're going to drive this thing for, it'll be fine for them. And 10 pounds of boost ain't going to blow it up, but still I wouldn't trust it. Nice little cruiser though, really is. And to think they were gonna junk it? She gets pretty angry real fast at 10 pounds of boost. It's weird driving this one because the New Yorker's power band is pretty much even all the way across the board because of the F1 camshaft. This one, it's like you got a good power band, and then all of a sudden, there's your boost. It's a bone stock 2.2, of course, with a roller camshaft. So technically, you could call this an ES handling package on it. I do got to put struts in the back of it, or shocks, but it does handle like the 600 ES, which essentially is an ES, just in a fancy trim package. Well guys, I gotta get my eyes on the road, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Car runs great. Should keep a family happy for many, many years. See ya.